All right, I'm going to make this quick because I got to get going. I got stuff to do. But, Ricky, I've always respected you. I've watched your videos for years. I agree with a lot of the content that you put in your videos when it comes to bringing Manly back. There is way too many beta males in the world anymore. It seems like society's trying to do away with Manly, and I really don't know why or understand it. But you made a video and you dropped it Saturday, and you had some screenshots of the emails that we've had, which is no big deal. I don't have a problem with that. But one of the screenshots caught my attention, and the way it looked was that I was calling members of the Stoop children and clowns, and that's not the case. Guilty dropped the video, and that's when he made the comment about he hoped that somebody's 12-year-old daughter was gang raped by a bunch of men on a school bus, which I totally did not agree with. I lost a lot of respect for Guilty when he said that, but he's a man. He owned up to it. He regrets it. He knows he was in the wrong. It seemed like after Guilty's video, you was nitpicking and having an issue because of truckers feeding the homeless and the GoFundMe, and saying that we were begging. Ricky, we wasn't begging. We was giving people who wanted to contribute but couldn't come down to Dallas. If they couldn't come down to Dallas, or they didn't want to for whatever reason, or they couldn't make it, but they still wanted to help, that's why we had the GoFundMe. If they wanted to contribute, they could. We wasn't getting mad or, calling people names and stuff because they didn't contribute. We was just giving them as an option. But we're not beggars. We're actually in the process of becoming a nonprofit organization, to where there's a lot of people that like what we're doing and stand up for what we're doing, and they want to help us. I'm talking companies. Love's Travel Centers, Pilot, Averett Express are just a couple. The company that I drive for contributed, and they're wanting to help out more with us going to Baltimore this summer. You can call it begging all you want, and that's fine. That's your opinion. But, we're not begging. I mean, yeah, we get contributions, and we use all that money to pay for the food and the supplies. But Ricky, we also come out of pocket a lot of money. And we do what we have to do to make sure we accomplish our goal. And so far, we've went over our goal. We've fed more people in Louisville and Dallas than what we was wanting to feed, what we was saying we was going to feed. We went over that number. And in Baltimore, we're going to do more than just feed them. We're just trying to help people. And we're going to do it regardless. People can contribute to the GoFundMe or not. We're still going to do what we're doing. People can hate on us all they want. We're still going to do what we're still going to feed the homeless. We're still going to be on the stoop. We're still going to be family. There's nothing that's going to break that up. We're just a tight-knit a tight-knit group of people. And we're doing some good in the world instead of just so much negativity. There's so much negativity in the world. And to be honest, that's why I quit fucking with you. Because, you know, even though I understood where you was coming from and what you was talking about when it comes to manly things, you seem to always do it in a negative way. And, you know, maybe if you would do it kind of positively, that more people would understand what you're really saying. You've got 5,000 subscribers. That's 5,000 people that agree with what you're saying. But could you imagine if you did it with less negativity? You could probably be at 10,000 subscribers. 15,000. You know, I mean, me personally, that I used to share your videos on my Facebook because, like I said, I agree with what you were saying. But some of the videos I wouldn't share on my Facebook because there was just a lot of negative things you were saying. But just give it a shot, man. Just try to be a little bit positive. I mean, I'm not saying you're a bad man. You've obviously been through a lot in life. You know a lot. But there's nothing wrong with doing things differently. You know, be a positive influence on these young men. I mean, the way that you're doing it is that you're giving more reason to hate. And that's part of the problem with the world today. I mean, an example of you doing things and saying things negatively and bringing hate is you're always talking about race, calling people white boys and this and that. I mean, what's the color of somebody's skin got to do with anything? You know? I'm a white boy. You know, you're a black man. I have no problems with the color of your skin, and I don't know why you have a problem with the color of my skin. I mean, we're just two grown men, you know, and I don't understand why we just can't get along. You know, even if we have differences of opinions, doesn't mean we can't get along. I've never been disrespectful towards you. I've never disrespected your wife. In fact, last Thanksgiving and last Christmas, I sent you an email wishing you and your wife a happy Thanksgiving and Merry Christmas. Even after you have been disrespectful towards me, I've still not been disrespectful towards you. You've called me a stupid motherfucker and a dumbass and some other choice words, and I've still have not been disrespectful towards you. In a video that I dropped last week, I was not disrespectful towards you. But yet you continue to be disrespectful towards me and members of the Stoop. And I take issue with that. I consider them family, you know. They're a great group of people. A great group of people. Very positive. And that's why I'm proud to be part of the Stoop. Because I need some positivity in my life. Because I've been a very negative person my whole life. And some things has happened here recently that's kind of made me realize that I need to change as a person. And I've leaned on some of the members of the Stoop even heavier now to try to help me change. I will stand up with anybody on the stoop. I will stand right next to them, no matter what the situation is. That's family. And when you say hateful, negative things towards anybody that's on the stoop, I take it personal. But even after all that, I've been respectful towards you. I have not disrespected you, not intentionally, at least. But with all that being said, I've got one last thing to say to you, Ricky. And listen close and pay attention, because this is coming from my heart. And this is probably going to disappoint some people on the stoop. But I've been disappointing people most of my life, so that's nothing new. But fuck you, motherfucker. You know, I hope you die slow. And, you know, your mother probably should have swallowed your stupid ass. Because you're a blatant idiot, dude. Like, fuck you.